right, everyone, these are Evelynn-Iroh's Welsh Terrier puppies, born February 16th, and they are almost they are 6 weeks old now. They just turned 6 weeks, and I am so sorry. I was a little late on the midweek puppy video, so I'm making up for that today, and then tomorrow you will have your regular, that's black there, your regular video, and then we will do the puppy picking based off that video. So you're kind of just gonna get two in a couple days here and keep your mind fresh, and we'll go from there. So I'm sorry about that. Here's Pink right here. So before I get started, in this video, I like to do the, describe all the differences I'm seeing in looks and personalities. That's brown, that's purple. So before I get into that, I always like to explain why I do it this way. So for those of you that are really familiar with Welsh Terriers and had multiple, you are already aware of this, but some people aren't. That's Pink, that's black. Under the umbrella of being a Welsh Terrier, they all have their own individual personalities. So for those of you that have only ever had one, here's brown. You're maybe thinking, oh, this puppy's gonna be, you know, pretty much the same as my other one. And that's really not necessarily true. Brown, black, purple, pink. They all are very different and unique, just like people and kids, you know, even kids from the same parents are different. And it's no different here. They're all gonna share those Welsh Terrier personalities, this brown and black personalities and traits. But it's just, they're all different, and some of them are more outgoing, some of them are quieter and more laid back. So what I do is I put, and Nora has, this is my daughter Nora, she has black on her lap, and that is Pink. I put them in order from most outgoing to least outgoing. And I do this because it really reflects, seems like at this age, it's like a perfect little window between all that you're seeing as developmental differences at like 4 weeks, and even 5 with this bunch. And all you're gonna see in a week or two is just wild Welsh Terrier energy. And it's really hard to see personalities at those times, but you have this little window in between there where I like to put them in order from most outgoing and energetic to least. Most outgoing, they a lot of times end up always being pretty outgoing, independent, energetic, a little bit more go, go, go. And the least outgoing and sometimes even really shy ones really end up a little bit more dependent, not so alpha. Alpha usually are the more energetic ones, and just more relaxed most of the time. Now, that being said, so right there's Pink and that was purple. That being said, they're Welsh Terriers, so they are all gonna be wild, energetic puppies. They are all going to have a lot of energy all their lives. They're going to be full of that terrier humor. Gentle, Nora. Let him go if he wants to go. Nora has brown there. And here's black. They're just not going to be just cookie cutter puppies. And I think everybody's somewhat aware of that. But this litter is really, oh, that came out really loud. They're really even tempered. I had a hard time putting them in order, and actually that's a really good thing. I prefer to have litters, I work really hard to have really even tempered litters that are consistent and have nice middle of the road personalities and not quite the extremes. So I'm really pleased with this litter. They're all really right where I'd like them to be. I still was able to put them in order though. So without, let's see, is there anything else I like to cover before then? Without further ado, I have between the two females, I have purple right here as my more outgoing and energetic puppy. And I think you've probably seen that like a little bit in the videos. She just warms up to things a little quicker, is a little bit more of a leader. This is Pink here. And Pink just takes a little bit longer to warm up and is just a notch below purple. You okay? You get your mouth? You can get up if you need a break. Here's purple. Pink's back. Let me see Pink. Pink's not leaving you alone. You want a hand to get up? It's really important with your kids to give them, obviously, time to play and instruct them how to do it, you know, correctly. But also, when you see they're getting overwhelmed, like, give them an exit. Same with the puppy. let them always know, like, here's your exit. You can sit on this chair and play with puppy where they can't get you or whatever. Anyways, so that's pink and purple. And then brown and black. I really had a hard time. Gentle, Nora, stand up if you want to get away from him. I really had a hard time. That's black behind her. I had a really hard time deciding between these two. But overall, I think I have black as my more outgoing of the two. He's a little bit more, like I said, with purple, first out of the pen, kind of a little bit more of a leader. And brown, Nora's holding pink, brown's right there. Brown is definitely a little bit more dependent, really a people puppy, kind of always checking in with me, which black is too, as you can see. But he's like him and purple here. That's black on my left and purple. They're like, hey, come on, let's play. You know, I still want to play with my people, but let's go. Which again, like they're going to be crazy wild Welsh Terriers, but so here's brown. And here is purple. Isn't it crazy how they've changed? It's just crazy how they all of a sudden change. Then the other thing I like to always touch on is size, which size in a Welsh Terrier really isn't going to vary that much. Like an Airedale, it can seriously vary like 20 pounds. In a Welsh, like it might vary 5 pounds. Here's brown right here. So brown and black. Brown on the right, black on the left. Nora has pink and purple's behind me. Black is definitely the biggest of the litter. He kind of has been for a while. Where's brown? And brown is a little bit more, not small by any means, but a little bit more compact and petite, I guess. And black's really just kind of got, he's just solid and he's got long legs, and brown's just a lot shorter. And then pink and purple are very similar in size, but a little bit of the same thing. Pink is a hair more solid, and purple behind her is just a little bit more compact and short-legged. So the other thing I always like to touch on is coloring. Well, AKC approves grizzled tan and black and tan in Welsh Terriers. Those are the colors they come in, but they do not come until the puppies are like, there's brown. And she's got pink. Until the puppy's adult hair comes in, which is usually at like 6 to 9 months. So you really, and that's when that recedes to a saddle too, it begins then. But you really can't totally predict if their adult hair is gonna come in black and tan or grizzled tan. Nora, be nice. You can look at the shade of the brown on their face, which like this is a really deep and rich brown on purple here. Same thing on brown. And honestly, this whole litter is pretty dark. Black's is a hair lighter on the back on the cheek, but they all have really dark faces. So I expect most of them will be pretty black and tan. But again, you just don't know. It's like size. You just can't predict everything. So again, sorry for the delay. And I will get another video tomorrow for you guys. Another long video.
That's why you slow down.
And in that video, I'm mostly just gonna kind of let you guys watch one by one. I'll use the camera to follow one puppy at a time. This is purple in my lap here. That's black and that's pink. And brown. And much less of me talking. So, and then we'll start the puppy picking. So you guys can be watching this with your families and having a little conversation about where you guys are leaning. Gentle, hey, gentle. And we will go from there. So I'll walk you through it. So have a great day today. Black on my left, purple was on my right, and I'll be in touch again tomorrow.